Welcome to the deep dive, your way to get truly well-informed quickly. We untack stuff, find surprising bits, maybe make it a bit fun.
We try.
Today, we're heading back, way back, to ancient India, Rajagaha.
Right. Specifically, Vyovana Kalandakanivapa.
Yeah.
And the scene is, well, the Bhagavan is residing there.
And along comes the Venerable Sāriputta, one of the top disciples.
Exactly. And he looks, well, really serene. The text mentions his senses are clear, his complexion pure, bright. You get the picture.
Definitely. And seeing this, the Bhagavan asks him a pretty direct question.
He does. By what dwelling, Sāriputta, do you now mostly dwell? Basically, what's your main state of being right now?
And Sāriputta's answer, well, it's the core of what we're exploring today. He says he's dwelling in emptiness.
Sunyatavyarena in the original Pali.
Right. And emptiness, that word can throw you off, can't it? Makes you think of, I don't know, nothingness.
Absolutely, like a vacuum or just blankness.
Yeah.
But that's not really it, is it?
No, and that's what this deep dive is all about. We want to unpack what dwelling in emptiness really meant back then.
And maybe more importantly, the surprisingly practical method, the system for actually getting there, for achieving and, maintaining that kind of inner clarity.
Yeah, this kind of freedom from mental clutter, it's a process of self-reflection that, okay, it started in a monastic setting, but honestly, it feels like it has insights for pretty much anyone today.
Totally agree. It's about purifying your own mind, turning everyday stuff into chances for, well, deep insight.
Okay, so let's dig in. The Bhagavan hears Sāriputta's answer, dwelling in emptiness, and his reaction is immediate.
Yeah, he says, good, Sāriputta. You are now mostly dwelling in the dwelling of a great man.
A great man. So right there, that tells you something. This isn't some minor thing.
No, not at all. He confirms, for this, Sāriputta is the dwelling of a great man, emptiness. It's presented as like a peak state, highly desirable, a sign of real spiritual achievement.
So not a void.
Definitely not a void. It's more like a cultivated mental state. A mind that isn't constantly pulled around by attachments or desires or, negativity.
It's clarity then. Purity.
Exactly. A profound mental purity. A clear way of being rather than just absence.
Okay. Which brings us to the how. Because the Bhagavan doesn't just say, great job, and leave it there, does he?
No, he lays out this incredibly detailed roadmap, instructions for any monk, any bhikkhu who wants to achieve this state.
And the surprising part, maybe, is that it's all centered around something so ordinary.
The daily alms round, the piṇḍapāta, collecting food.
Which makes you think, okay, how do you turn that into a deep spiritual practice? Seems pretty mundane.
Well, that's the genius of it, perhaps.
Yeah.
The instruction is all about intense self-reflection.
Yeah.
Turning every part of that alms round into a kind of mental inventory.
A mental inventory. I like that. So how does it start?
Okay, so the monk is told to reflect at 3 key points when entering the village for alms,
Right.
while actually in the village collecting food, and then, crucially, after leaving on the way back.
Okay. Reflect on what, specifically?
On their interaction with the 6 sense objects,
Yeah.
The standard lists.
Sights, sounds, smells.
Tastes, physical sensations, and, importantly, mental stuff, thoughts, ideas, feelings. Demisu.
Got it. And for each of these, they ask.
They ask themselves, okay, regarding this sight or this sound or this thought, is there any desire, tando, present, any lust, rago, any aversion, doso,
Or delusion, confusion.
right, moho, or even resentment, pi? It's a really specific on-the-spot check. Am I reacting with any negative or sticky mental states right now?
Wow. So picture it. You're walking, maybe you smell something amazing cooking or see something you really want.
Or maybe hear something irritating.
Yeah, exactly. And the instruction is pause, check in. Is there craving? Is there annoyance? What's actually happening in the mind?
Precisely. And then there's the action plan. It's twofold.
Okay.
If after checking, the monk realizes, oops, yeah, there's some desire here, or aversion or whatever,
Yeah.
then they have to make an effort, diligently strive, it says, to abandon those unwholesome states. Right then and there, work on letting it go.
Okay. And if they check and find nothing, no negativity.
Then the instruction is different. Then they should dwell in piti-pamajena, joy and gladness. Recognize the purity of that moment.
And keep going.
Yes, and continue training day and night in wholesome states. It's like, okay, this is good, keep cultivating this. It creates this constant feedback loop.
That really is an aha moment, isn't it? How something so routine becomes this This laboratory for mindfulness.
Absolutely. A really systematic purity check for the mind, built into the day.
But it doesn't stop with just those immediate sense reactions, does it? The reflection goes deeper.
Oh yeah, much deeper. It moves beyond just the sensory input into more, let's say, foundational aspects of the inner life and the path itself.
Still using that same method. Check, and then either abandon or rejoice.
Exactly the same pattern. If present, strive to abandon. If absent, dwell in joy and gladness, training day and night. But the questions change.
So what's next, after the basic sense reactions?
It moves on to things like the 5 hindrances. Have those been abandoned?
Things like ill will, restlessness, doubt, the big mental roadblocks.
The ones, are they gone? Then it asks about the 5 aggregates of clinging our sense of self based on form, feeling, perception, etc. Are those fully understood? Not just absent, but comprehended.
That's a significant step up in complexity.
It is. It's moving from dealing with momentary reactions to understanding the deeper structures of experience and attachment.
So it's clearing out the big obstacles first.
Sort of, yeah. Hindrances first, then understanding the basis of clinging. And then it shifts towards what needs to be actively cultivated, actively developed.
Okay, like what?
Well, are the 4 foundations of mindfulness developed? Mindfulness of body, feelings, mind, and mental qualities.
The core mindfulness practices.
Right. Are the 4 right exertions developed? The effort to prevent bad states, abandon existing ones, cultivate good ones, and maintain them?
So it's checking if you're actually doing the work.
Precisely. It keeps going. Are the 4 bases of psychic power developed? The 5 spiritual faculties, faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, wisdom.
Wow.
Are the corresponding 5 powers developed? Are the 7 factors of enlightenment developed? Mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, equanimity.
It's like a full checklist for the entire path.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Noble Eightfold Path itself developed?
That covers everything, doesn't it? Right view, right intention, all the way through.
Almost everything. It then asks specifically, are tranquility, samatha, and insight, vipassana, developed? Those 2 key wings of meditation.
The calm and the clarity.
And finally, the culmination,
Yeah.
our knowledge, vijja, and liberation, vimutti, realized. Have you actually reached the goal?
That is incredibly thorough. It's like a complete spiritual diagnostic step-by-step, checking not just what's wrong, but checking if the positive qualities, the path factors, are actually being built up.
Exactly. It's a progress report for your own liberation. A really comprehensive internal audit.
And what's really striking is what the Bhagavan says next about this whole method.
Right. He emphasizes its timelessness, doesn't he?
He does. He basically says, look, this isn't some new technique I just invented.
He states that all ascetics and Brahmins, past, present, or future, who purify themselves, who achieve that inner cleansing.
They all did it, are doing it, or will do it in exactly this way. This reflective purification linked to daily life.
Yeah, by reflecting again and again, abandoning the bad, cultivating the good, it frames it as the universal method for genuine purification.
Which really grounds it. This isn't just one school's idea. It's presented as a fundamental principle.
And then he brings it back to Sāriputta.
Yeah, he tells Sāriputta directly, and by implication, everyone listening then and now, therefore, Sāriputta, you should train yourself thus. We will purify our alms round again and again.
Train yourself in this rigorous, constant, reflective purification.
So this dwelling in emptiness, it's not some mystical, floaty state you just hope to fall into?
Not at all. It's presented as the natural outcome, the result of this very diligent, very practical, moment-to-moment work of self-awareness and purification.
It makes it seem, well, achievable. Demanding, yes, but achievable through consistent effort.
I think that's the key takeaway. It connects this profound state directly to a disciplined practice you can integrate into, well, anything you do.
So wrapping this up, the core idea we've unpacked from this ancient text is this incredibly potent, systematic way to reflect and purify your mind.
Yeah, using dwelling in emptiness as the prime example. It's about being consciously present, constantly checking in, are unwholesome states arising.
And if they are, dealing with them. If not, cultivating the wholesome, a continuous loop.
Gentle yet rigorous, like you said. Examining how your mind is actually meeting the world moment by moment, leading, hopefully, to real clarity.
Okay, so for you listening right now, here's something to maybe mull over. We've seen how amongst daily alms rounds, something pretty routine could be transformed into this deep practice of self-awareness. So the question is, What's the equivalent in your life? What seemingly mundane part of your day? Maybe it's the commute, maybe it's answering emails, maybe it's standing in line, or yeah, even just scrolling on your phone.
Could you turn that into an opportunity for a similar kind of rigorous, honest self-reflection?
How might doing that kind of conscious check-in, what's arising in my mind right now? Is it desire? Is it aversion? Is it peace?
Yeah.
How might that actually change your internal state and maybe even how you experience the world around you day to day?